Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ4E, and welcome back to the forest. Today, well, we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get the katana. Alright, I'm sick of, meleeing with this crappy red axe. This thing looks like it's made out of tinfoil, and I'm tired of it. So we're going to go get the katana. I kind of have an idea where it is. We should get there relatively painlessly, but I'm not going to be able to go directly for it because there might be some twists and turns as we go along. I'm going to grab the red paint right here, although it doesn't really do me any good. Well, no, actually it does do me good. I'm not going to have to swim. So if the cannibals, if I come across any cannibals, they will think I'm their god, and they will hopefully not attack. Sometimes they will, sometimes they won't. It's not guaranteed. But now, if my memory serves me correctly, all right, as far as this game goes, in the order you find stuff, it goes katana, climbing axe, rebreather, modern bow, right? Isn't that the... Because, my ultimate goal is to get the modern bow. That's, my favorite thing to get. So that's what I was thinking. All right, now I'm going to show you where I am on the map, and I'm going to kind of look around just so you guys can get a not a bird's eye view, but at least a better view. Crap. I guess I'm not going to have time for this. All right, let's look at the map really quick. All right, that's where I am on the map. That's my base right there. You just take the river along, and here you climb down here. And we're going to do that right now because I don't feel like dealing with these guys. Once I come down here, I go into the options. I do this for you every single time. And we're going to put on M131. And we're going to come right down. Man, it's still dark. And we're going to come right down to the bottom. Now, if you go the wrong way down here, you will have to fight your first mutant. I haven't mentioned them yet. They're a surprise. We're not going to fight one today. I'm going to keep them as a surprise. I'm just going to let you hear them and be terrified by them. As you damn well should be. What do we got over here? Oh, one of Timmy's little toys. And then we got the things on the wall. Little Timmy drawings. And more Timmy drawings. What is that? Alright, guys. Like I said, if you would like to avoid the mutants, as I'm going to, when you get up on this, off this rope, you are going to make a sharp left. Because the mutant is right down there. You can kind of see him. Alright, let's take a drink and get the hell out of here. I do not want to tangle with him right now. And then we come over here. Come through here. And this feels really dark, even with the M131 on. I don't think he's following me. He kind of sounds like he is, but he's never followed me before. So... come through here, duck, ignore the fingers, and there is the katana. So let's go ahead and grab that, and then we're going to put that as number 1. Oops. Put that over there, combine number 1. We now have a new melee weapon, and I love it. Let's grab some cash, alright, because we're going to make a mint on this island. It's going to be great. We're going to build a resort. We're going to get people to come to the resort. We're going to charge them thousands of dollars a night, and they'll pay it because it's exotic. And they could die. I mean, oh, look, watch this. I mean, they could die. People will pay for that kind of stuff. So, we'll take some booze. You can light this down here, by the way. Cook stuff down here, whatever you'd like to do. Burn some bodies. It's good to go. Oh, you see these two right here? These are the gas canisters that respawn. So what I normally do here, I'll do it later when I get the chainsaw. I'll build a little place down here to save, and then I'll come down here and I'll grab these, and then I'll save the game, and then I'll grab them again until I have 5, which is as much as I can carry. Or is it 4? Yeah, 5, which is as much as I can carry. And that's the gas I use for the chainsaw. So, all right, so let's get the hell out of here. Grab some of these. Come on through here. And make our way back out of here. And that is awesome. The katana. Easy peasy, man. I should have got it last episode. So now that we're home, the first thing we have to do is turn off M131. I thought it looked a little weird. Sometimes I forget to turn it off. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to make a staircase going up there. Now, some people said, why not make a little rope going up to the, up into your compound here. What you could do is you could make a separate platform that has a little anchor, and you can anchor a rope to it, and you can climb up, and then the enemy can never walk up your stairs to get to you. That's true, but I also would have a hard time getting logs up the stairs. If I use stairs, I can walk up the stairs with the log sleds and it's a really easy way to get the logs up here. And, you know, that's fine. My staircase is going to be protected by traps at some point anyway, so not really that big of a deal. What we're going to do first is we're going to find custom stairs, and we are going to line those up. They look pretty lined up to me. Do I want them right on the edge? I don't think I want them right on the edge. I'm thinking like right about there. And we'll move them in a little bit, like about that. That looks pretty good. All right, and then we just come down here, and we do our best to make them look good. Right. So that's a little bit... So what we got to do is we got to bring them out here, and then we got to press the button to... Because it can't go any farther. So we press the button, and now it can go farther. So there you go. And that will be the stairs. Possibly. It looks pretty good to me. I know it's long, but, you know, that's to... You want it to be a smooth staircase up. Now, let me see where the wall will be. Yeah, it's coming out kind of far. I don't like how close it is to the enemy encampment, to be perfectly honest with you. I will try and figure out another way of doing this, but honestly, it might just have to be like that. All right, this staircase here is pretty okay, but I'm not in love with it. I've got something else over here. So what I did was I put down a regular platform. The regular platform is right here, and you just kind of line it up, right? And then I'm going to put the staircase off of this platform. I've already got it lined up here. I think what we're going to do is we're going to put it up a little bit. You want to be able to see it. There you go. And you kind of line it up. I think that looks pretty decent. Let's see what we can do with this. Ow. Fuck, man. It really hurt. Right. So you don't want it to be too steep, but if it's not steep enough, then that's not going to work out for me. I think that looks pretty decent just like that. And then we bring it down here. And it should snap into place. Yeah, I don't like the way that's snapping into place, so I think it needs to go out a little bit more. Something like that. And then let's see how it snaps into place here. Yes. Alright, I think that's good. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. It might not be perfect, but I'm going to have to let my OCD go, because if I don't, none of this is ever going to get done. That's going to be 40 freaking logs for that? My goodness, what was this one? This one was 42? 40 as well? Okay. Fair enough. Let's fill up some of these log sleds. So I need a ton of logs. So you know what that means. When I need a lot of logs, you know what's coming. Alright, the old dynamite. These trees are pretty... Oh, hold on. Alright, here, let's try out a new weapon. Hey, buddy. Where you going? You want to dance? You want to dance, huh? You want to die? Oh, a fire guy. Yeah, this guy throws fire stuff at you. Alright, here we go. Okay. Oh, here comes the fire. Kick the tires and light the fires. Slice you up. See how fast this thing's? You can get them stun locked. And then once they're on the ground, you can finish them off. Oh, you ain't throwing fires no more? Is that the fire guy? No, the fire guy's still over there. Still throwing fires at me. Oh boy. Lighten up the... You're burning down the forest, man. Alright, drink. Nope, you're done. He lit himself on fire. What a jackass. You're in trouble now, boy. You're in trouble. You done fucked up. You didn't light me on fire enough. Now I gotta wash blood off me. Ah, he's burning the corpse. Beautiful. Can I light this guy with this other guy? Oh, cool. I can start a fire and burn these guys for their bones without even having to do anything. I am covered in blood. If I do not wash myself off, I will get super AIDS. So we need to take care of that as soon as I get the bones from these bodies. So I've got the ghost image down. Don't know if it's going to work. I've gathered all the logs that I'm going to need to finish the ghost image. So the next thing we do is save the game. Just in case the ghost image doesn't work out well. I think it's going to work out well, but you never know. So I'm going to come in here because some trees fell into this area. Okay, there we go. And let's go ahead and Can we put this in here from here? Yeah, it doesn't matter. I can always drop them. And then I can get them from the other side. Not a problem. I think that's the only one in here, so I can carry this one out. Once we get the stairs going, we will chop down the tree that is holding up the treehouse, and then we will start working on bringing stuff up to the platforms. First of all, things like food, drink, things like that. I'll probably leave the plant growers down here. I don't really see a need to carry them up there. They shouldn't really cause any issues with the cannibals attacking. Not like the food, the freaking drying rack, man. The food holder, drying rack, yeah, that thing's a problem. They will come down here and they will attack that thing until it is destroyed. It's not even like they eat the food, they just destroy it. They're just, you know, they're just anarchists, you know? They just want to watch the world burn. Alright, 10 more. This staircase is not going to be as perfect as I would like it, but then again, nothing ever is, and we need to get stuff done and let go of my OCD bullshit. So let's see how this goes. Okay. Now you see how it's all crooked? What you can do is, I don't know if this will actually work, but what you can do is if it's crooked like that, you can kind of hit it, right? You just do some kind of damage to it. A little bit more maybe. And then you repair it, and a lot of times that will automatically, like, straighten it out. There we go. Yeah, so, yeah, see, that looks way straighter. Well, maybe. I don't know. It kind of feels like it looks straighter to me. And now we can get up here, so let's go ahead and cut down that treehouse. Now, in order to cut down that treehouse without blowing up our entire building, we're going to have to go into gameplay and turn off allow building destruction. Also, we're going to save the game just in case something goes wrong. Because, you know, look, it takes a second. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 3 seconds, maybe 2. I might have been counting a little fast. So let's take out the, I think the drying rack's empty, so we can just take this thing out now. So all we got to do is cut down the tree, and the tree house will fall, and then that's cleared out. You were a good tree house, and I would have kept you, but you were really in the middle of everything. And goodbye. Goodbye, my tree house. Okay. Alright, and then we turn that back on, so if the cannibals come in and want to fight us, we have to defend our base. Because otherwise, like, the cannibals will come in, you can just stand up there, and they'll try and attack your building, but they can't do any damage to it. And that would just not be fair. I'm a fair kind of guy. Okay, so let's come on up here and see what we want to do next. I think the drying rack will be the #1 concern. But you know what? I kind of need to build up here before I know where I can put my drying rack and stuff. So I think what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and grab the custom walls. Press C to unlock that, and then we're going to build around this. Now, this is going to be a porch area. Do you want to make this whole thing a... Yeah, I'm going to make this whole thing a porch area. Why not? And then that'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 sounds pretty good. And we'll just make this whole front part a porch. So this will come all the way over here. We're going to have a wraparound deck. There's a tree there. I got to get rid of that tree. Got to turn off destruction, get rid of the tree, get rid of the stump below it. Alright. But that's not really that important right now. Okay, I can't... Yeah, that looks straight. You know what you could do? Make this look a little bit better. Do some angles like this. There we go. That looks pretty good. Is that tree really gonna... Motherfucking tree. See, now I gotta lose everything. I line everything up with this stupid... Oh, I'm gonna enjoy chopping down this piece of shit. You guys ever see a YouTuber get mad at a tree before? Allow building destruction off. I'm gonna fuck this tree. I'm gonna mess this tree up, man. Alright, try and watch it with the F-bombs, Cage. You're letting your Jersey show. You're letting your Jerseyisms show. Your Jerseyness. Jerseyness? Sure, why not? Pork roll, Taylor ham, Bon Jovi, Bruce Springsteen. I don't know, what else? Sopranos. Okay, beautiful. Let me go ahead and make sure there's nothing else under here. Alright, I kicked the crap out of that tree. Let's go ahead. I kicked it right in the nuts. Took care of business. All right, let's go ahead and get this wall made. See, I'm gonna start on this end this time because I've got some plans on how I want to do this. I think this is gonna start right about. So we want 5 blocks out. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it'll be on this one right here. And I think that looks pretty good right there. Okay, now this is going to be kind of hard to line up doing it this way, unfortunately, but, you know, this is the way it's got to be done. 1, 2... Actually, no, it doesn't have to be done that way. I could bring it down this way first. Yeah, so let's do that. Because this way it'll be a lot easier to line up because I can line it up with the board. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it comes on this board right here. And we are going to bring it to right about here. And then we're going to bring this over there and then lock it. Locked. Okay. And then we bring that over to here. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we need to lock that into place and then bring it. How many spaces over was that? Yeah, okay, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 and then on that one block. Okay. Sorry about the counting, but it's really an interesting way to make sure things line up as best they can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's locked into place. And then this goes over to 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's got to go to that one right there. I'll lock that into place. Come on. It's like, oh, there it is. There's the lock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's it. Right there. All right, and then this will lock down coming down this way, so everything else should be pretty easy. We still got to line this up like this. I think right about there. Yeah, this back end is not going to line up properly. I can almost guarantee it. But the cool thing is, what I can do is if it doesn't line up properly, I could just redo it really easily. So you see how that's lined up? You see how that's snapping into place right there? That means it's not lined up. That means it needs to go a little bit farther out. So if I right-click, it'll redo this part. Make sure that's locked in. It is. Make sure that's locked in. It is. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. All right. Oh, what the f... E. There we go. E was the button I was looking for. So there we go. So we got a nice little wraparound deck here. All right. Just to kind of walk around and see what's what. Kind of look around. I probably won't put too much on the walk around deck. Can't imagine I would. I don't know what I would put there. And then over here is going to be a front deck. And then we also got a side deck over here, which is... We could kind of make this into like a tower type thing. Maybe even put a tower over here or something. And this is where all the fighting would be, because this is where the enemies would come from for the most part. So, and then this will just be a deck. We could put a lot of things out here. And this will be the front door. Yep, like that. This will be a window. This will be a window. Back here in the back will be where the stairs go to the second floor. So I won't put any windows back there. This is a really, really wide open space. I got to figure out what I want to do with this. Well, actually, I know one thing I want to do with this. We're going to take the front entrance. And, you know, before we do anything, we got to save. I would like to have a place to save up here. You know what? Maybe we won't do anything with this right now. We'll just kind of get the drying racks and everything set up, because that's what I wanted to do. Also, we're going to need a place to save and sleep through the night up here. So we'll just put... This is going to be very temporary stuff. Alright, that'll be to save and sleep through the night. We're going to... Oops. We're going to want... I don't think I'd want a fire up here. I don't see any reason I'd want a fire up here. Definitely want a drying rack. And we'll put that right here. Again, this is all very, very temporary stuff. Put some sticks and stone in here. Gotta get some logs up here. Now, check these stairs out, man. This is why I made stairs. Now, I know you can get stuff, like, up if you make, like, the elevator, you know, or the, I forget what it's called. I think it's called the crane. I call it the elevator. You can make an elevator to get stuff up there, but I kind of like the stairs best. And you go backwards, by the way. It's just easier that way. little tricky there at the top, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Alright, so now we need to go get some more stone. Now, I do have a lot of stone already saved up, but I'm going to need a lot of stone. Like, a hell of a lot of stone, because my walls are going to be made out of... my walls are going to be made out of stone. So, because of that, I'm going to need a lot of... like, an ungodly amount of stone. Again, if you guys are making walls, I would probably suggest you make them out of wood. It's just easier. If you're, like, you know, you played the game before, you want to try something new, yeah, maybe stone for that, but... Man, it's going to be painful. It's definitely going to be painful. So, let's get up here and make this thing. And then I want to do something with the front door. I don't know if now's the time to do it. I want to be able to save while I'm up here, is the thing. Alright, so save the game. Okay. Now, this door is interesting, but here's the problem with this door. I can't get log sleds in this door. So, what I'm thinking is... see... Alright, so what I do for these doors is I make a big door, a big double door. The problem with the big double door is, you know what, I'll just do it right now. I'll probably reload the game now. Anyway, in order to make a big double door, you need to get to the defensive walls towards the end of the book. Defensive walls, there you go. And then you got to make these defensive walls. So what you do is you'd fill this in with defensive walls, like so. Okay? Just like that. And then what you could do is you could press R and turn them into doors. And that would be a door. I mean, that's almost a perfect door. It looks almost perfect. But the thing is, I'm going to want to make I always make my buildings too high, and you can't put the second floor on, right? Until you're done with the first floor, right? So what I would do is I would make I'd put all the logs in everywhere, make the first floor, and then I would put this on the second floor. You see how like this automatically goes around the outside? That's what will happen with this once it's done, but it's got to be done before I can put the second set of walls up. Now, once I put the second set of walls up, I'm afraid this will be the issue. I think if I make all these walls around the entire thing, and then I can put the second set of walls up, I think it'll go right through this door. This door will open up as a double door, and it'll allow me to get the log sleds in here. It's going to be very important that I get log sleds in here, because there's going to be multiple floors, and it's a real pain in the ass if you can't get to your upper floors. So... I'm not really sure I'm going to do that. I think what I'm going to do is my next building video is I'm going to leave it like it is now. Alright, well, not really. I'm going to put it on the inside. But I'll leave it like just like that. Okay? And then I will finish all of these outside walls, and then I'll see if I can put the upper wall on. I don't think I'm going to be able to. I think what's going to happen is... Here, let me show you. This is what's going to happen, I think. Alright, so you see over here how these walls go around? And then right here, it goes down. I think it's going to go down because there's not going to be any wall to prop it up. So I think what I'm going to have to do is, I think I'm going to reload the game, keep this out. Okay, I'm going to build this just like a regular building. This is going to be a regular small door. Okay, build everything around it, put the second floor on, build everything around it. Once everything's built, no roof on it yet. Just remember that. Once everything's built, I destroy this part, I destroy this door, and then I replace it with this thing. I think that might work. I'm going to have to think about it. So, 2 more things I want to do. I want to check on my rabbits, and I want to check on the blueberries. My blueberry bag, I've been living off the blueberries a little bit. Oh, I was just grabbing a thumbnail and screenshot, so I don't have any of this. Also, allow building destruction needs to be on, because we're done cutting down trees in the area. Okay, so let's come on over here, and how many blueberries do we have? That's what I wanted to check. No more blueberries. Okay, fair enough. Probably ate them when I didn't need to, but that's okay. Alright, rabbits. You better start reproducing. It does take them a while to reproduce. So let's go ahead and fill up this bag. You can see how I'm getting 3 blueberries per now. That's because the blueberries are 100% grown. Here we go. Beautiful. Love it. And the blueberries here have not grown yet. So I'm going to, once all these blueberries are gone here, I'm going to chop them all down, and I'm going to replant them. If those don't grow by the time I replant and grow more, then I'm just going to call it and say that they're not going to grow back. Because and even if they did, they're taking too long. Like if I could replant them and get them to grow back again before they would grow back normally, then what's the point? What is the point, brah? All right, I am going to call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.